Here it is! The list that you guys made and I just put it together. Your list of the 10 music tracks you want to see in Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U, but mainly for the Wii U because we already know about the 3DS. Through a process of elimination starting with which franchises you wanted, then to which game from that franchise, to the tracks themselves. Cutting the process from millions of choices, making it very unlikely that more than one song would get more than one vote, to just hundreds. No, literally, I counted just over 250 different music tracks nominated after the third voting poll video. On top of that, we have some quotes from the voters about why these tracks should be in the games, because that makes it easier for me to make. Though I did have to clean up some of the grammatical messes. And really, it's your list, so it makes sense to have you explain your reasoning. And if these aren't the music pieces you voted for, or didn't vote at all, well, I'm just the messenger boy. Please don't hurt me. Alright, let's start it off!
10th place.
I can't believe it! I really didn't think anything from the Wonderful 101 would actually make it into the top 10. Not because the music isn't good, it's wonderful by the way, but because barely anyone played the game. And for those who want to argue that this shouldn't have counted at all because there's no playable character from the game in Smash, keep in mind that we are getting a Wonder Red trophy, and we did get a Golden Sun and Mach Rider music track in Brawl and Melee, and neither of them have been playable. Oh right, the music track. Well, the majority ruled in favor of Table's Turn. Nintendo Guy wrote, "It has a mixture of fast and slow beats and feels as if you're getting ready to do something extraordinary." Kyron Alliston, who I assume I butchered the name, said this song really gives you the sense that you're invincible no matter who the opponent is, and that whatever you do, you will triumph in a blazing glory. Which makes sense since this is what Smash is about. CrashX500 submitted, "This song just has so much power behind it that you can't help but feel powerful and unstoppable. The feeling I get from this song just makes me want to cry and scream, we can do it! We can do it!"
'Cause a hero never says no.
Come on, you know you want to fight a challenging battle with that fantastic music playing.
9th place.
Personally, when it came to wanting a music piece from Fire Emblem Awakening, all I needed was purpose. And they played that when they showed Tiki's trophy during the direct, so I took that as a subtle clue that it's in the game, and it is, and yeah, I'm flipping out on the inside. Mild spoiler alert. You guys, on the other hand, apparently want to cry when you play Smash and voted for Don't Speak Her Name. Rocky Adriana 2 slipped in. It's just a masterpiece and had such a great impact on me in the game that I think it really belongs in Smash Bros. The term epic, which is often overused, really fits for that soundtrack. Trevor Spackman confessed, "This is one of the most emotional and beautiful pieces I've ever heard, transitioning from soft and soothing to loud, emotional, and intense in all the right ways. And even though it's not as fast as many Smash songs, it would still fit." Personally, I don't like the idea of having tears block my vision when I play games, but whatever, it's your list, not mine.
8th place.
Oh, thank God, it's Mega Man. I really needed something to take my mind off of that last one because no tears. No tears for me. Nearly every track in Mega Man 2 was nominated, from Flashman to just the boss music alone. And just when I thought Woodman was going to take the votes, Metal Man killed him. What's this? Because you took forever to get this video done, the music from the 3DS version has already been uploaded, and Metal Man's theme, along with 5 other Robot Masters, have their own medley music. Oh, I guess if it's already in the game, I have to go with the runner-up. Woodman! Oh. Then is BUBBLEMAN on there? No? Guess that's a winner by default. Nick Shauk, and I'm wondering if I said that right, said, just imagine this piece on modern day instruments. It has tons of potential for that type of thing. And let's face it, this has nostalgia written on its body, carved into its skin, implanted into its organs, and present in its dreams. Why does it sound so disturbing? Genomaster snuck in. I wanted this because it's really cooled down in the middle, then it gets to its full glory. And those were the two best comments I could find for BUBBLEMAN. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully that'll be the last time a song gets disqualified because I was late to the occasion. I don't want to burst anyone else's bubble like that. Amazing that when I said you couldn't vote for the music piece you're listening to right now, some people still voted for it anyway. Way to throw away your votes there, people! You know it's already in the game, right? So why vote for it? Well, for those of you who wanted your votes to mean something, good news! Girahim's theme got the most Zelda votes, and then it was confirmed to be in the game through a pick of the... no, not again! I know, it's not fair. It's my fault because I didn't work on this video right away, but look on the bright side. It's in the game, so can you really be mad about that? True, you can be mad that now your vote didn't count that much, but it's still cool to see the supporters behind it. So the only thing I can really do here is put the runner-up from the Zelda votes, so the winner by default for Skyward Sword's track is the music that plays during the Moldarach and KOLOKTOS boss fight. Arrow Dragon 2 chimed in. The tune is orchestrated, but with a darker tone, and as such, it fit perfectly for the challenge of fighting the giant KOLOKTOS. Using it in Smash Bros. Would be a perfect fit because it's a challenge for everyone just to survive. Nintendo Patriot thinks, while it wouldn't really fit the stage representing Skyward Sword, it could probably be used elsewhere. This song is just so epic, and one of the few times I feel the orchestrated music from Skyward Sword reached its full potential. It really is the perfect boss theme. Again, yes, I know it's my fault, but hey, at least you got what you wanted, and really, that's the best consolation prize you could have asked for.
6th place.
When it came to Kid Icarus Uprising, it became pretty unanimous. Once I had to remind everyone that Dark Pit's theme had already been used in the Direct during the 3DS levels, so the obvious choice was Lightning Battle. Phoenix Gamer 1220 spoke up saying, I feel that Lightning Battle would fit perfectly in Smash Bros. As it contains just the exact kind of high-octane energy that tracks used in Smash Bros. Thrive from. It really gets you pumped up. Super Dude 1306 backed that up with fast-paced, energetic, and perfect for Smash, if you ask me. Seriously, if this theme doesn't spark your interest for battle, then I don't know what will. The Wave Runners followed up with Lightning Battle is pure electricity converted into music form. It's fast-paced, unpredictable, and probably causes heart attacks of awesome from too much exposure. Yeah, I think it pretty much speaks for itself.
5th place.
I still can't believe that Gen 5 beat out Gen 6 for votes, and that's awesome! I adore Gen 5's music. Gen 6 is great, but Gen 5 hit me harder. Even better is that while other songs were listed, Champion Iris won by a landslide. Can't help but feel like I had a hand in that. Acidic Android threw in, the first time you hear this theme, it gets your blood flowing, it gets you pumped, and that's the kind of energy we want in Smash Brothers. Raven King Sage offered up, The Pokemon music selection in Brawl suffered from a certain imbalance. Some of the music was upbeat and happy-go-lucky as you'd expect of most music from the series, but a lot of it didn't fit very well into a fight. The theme for the Road to Viridian City is a standout example of this. The Champion theme from Black and White 2 finds a great balance between optimistic and blood-pumping, making it perfect Pokemon music to put into Smash Brothers. Tiny Rocket capped off with, sure, it doesn't follow the tradition of Pokemon Champion themes, but I just find the theme a joy to listen to. It makes you feel like all your dreams are coming true. And I agree, as I've said before, this track speaks to me saying, your dreams are within reach. Now go for it! And why wouldn't you want something like that in Smash?
Fourth place.
I can't help but feel like I had a hand in this one as well. You know, all the times I bring it up. But yeah, either you guys agree with me, or you just want to make me happy. Party to Kings 101 threw in, this theme is amazing. Most likely they are not going to put this in unless there is a stage that suits this theme, like a Bowser Castle stage. Brandon Rossello, whose name I probably just messed up badly, the fast-paced tension in this song is unrivaled. It really makes you feel like you can win. Therefore, it would be perfect when it's just you and a friend left fighting, or sudden death. Also, good news! This is the last time someone uses the word perfect in their comments, which is great because I got sick of hearing it. Sonic took a commanding lead in the votes. In fact, it could have been #1 if the votes weren't almost evenly split up. Honorable mentions have to go to the main theme, Reach for the Stars, and wow, I couldn't believe that almost won. I mean, yeah, Aquarium Park had its fair share of votes and was starting to catch up, but the real winner overall was none other than, mild spoiler alert, Final Boss Phase 2, because I don't think it has an actual name. To Hypersonic 1617 offered, this song is pretty hype. For a final boss theme, this is great, even if it's a remix of the main theme. Arrow Dragon 2 came back to say, the orchestrated piece is fast, hits hard, and just conveys a sense of extreme urgency because so much is on the line. This fits Smash Brothers well because victory is always on the line in a fight, and everyone works so hard to achieve it. Ooh, I love this part so much! Sonic Fan 4467 finally gets to say, I love the orchestral songs in Sonic Colors, and this song just takes the cake. I love the chanting the song has throughout, and the fact that they took a song as cheesy as Reach for the Stars and made it so epic makes it feel like a song worthy of being in Smash. Plus, fights would last long enough for us to hear the chorus, unlike Colors' final boss. That's the best comment I've heard so far because I completely agree. You can easily finish off that boss before you know what hit him. And it was you! So, yeah, it should get in for that reason alone.
Second place.
Yes! Yes! You knew You Will Know Our Names would show up. Everyone loves it. Everyone wants it. It just makes you want to tear through your opponent based on the sheer exhilaration you get from the music. This should be Reggie Fils-Aimé's theme. It's so awesome they used it in Shulk's reveal trailer so I can no longer have it on here. Dang it, why didn't I finish this sooner? Why'd I have to work on those other 2 videos? With a heavy heart, I have to disqualify it based on it now being in the game, which is a win in its own right. So our Xenoblade runner-up is Mechanical Rhythm. Or it would be, but I heard it for 1 second in the trailer. So I have to go with the runner-up, which apparently has an identification problem as it's either called confrontation with the enemy or engaging the enemy. Icemaster359 took a second to write, confronting an enemy from Xenoblade Chronicles, cause really it's just awesome. Supersonic took about 3 seconds to write in. Reason? I just had to. The music is giving me goosebumps as I type this. The music plays just as an important cutscene is playing, and now I can't remove the song from my head. Plus, it fits so well for an intense battle. Those were the only comments I could find for those who voted for this track. At one point I was tempted to just throw away the votes and have them win by whoever had the best reasoning. But I wasn't about to look through all those votes again. Oh, no way, I wasn't doing that, no.
Alright, first place!
Wow, I didn't think Kirby would be the one to take such a dominating lead. Yes, there were a lot of votes in the Mario, Pokemon, and Sonic entries, which is surprising that Zelda wasn't any higher, but yeah, Kirby. I really didn't think he had it in him. There were a few Kirby tracks nominated, but they mainly just had one vote to them. The track that got the most votes, however, earned an unassailable lead over every other track. It goes without saying, spoiler alert, this one took the crown. Super Goker 64 energetically typed up, the composer and musicians really went all out for this one. This song truly feels like the fate of the universe is at stake with this battle, capturing the dangerousness of Magolor's attacks, the determination of the player to finish such a long boss fight, and even take some cues from the music from the beginning of the game. Lavadudar I, who I completely mispronounced I'm sure, says the music piece was already made for the ultimate showdown, and since Smash is all about the most famous video game characters duking it out, why not add it in? 300 IQ per hour topped that off with, normally I don't care for orchestral music. In fact, usually it bores me. But OM bleeping G, this is the absolute best piece of music I have ever heard. Not just in video games, but in everything. This is literally the best music I've ever heard in my entire life, both in content and quality. I cannot find a single thing wrong with this song. Retro Pikachu finished off with, it's dark, it's extreme, it's got good tempo. Is there anything wrong with this theme? This track makes you want to use quick reflexes and hit hard. Of course you wouldn't mind a long battle with this theme, since you'll get to hear the awesome part of the song. And that'll do for your list, and because I have a difference of opinion, I'll be making my own list of the 10 music tracks I'd like to hear in Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, but not for the 3DS, because we should know all the songs in that version by now anyways. Man, I really got sick of hearing the word perfect in this video. Hey guys, was the video worth the wait? Were the songs you voted for the ones that won? Are you wondering why I did this in the first place? Basically, it was out of curiosity and to have some fun with the idea. Oh, video suggestions. So let's see, we've got my 5 favorite and hated Mario Kart power-ups list, the list I did of my 10 unpleasant sounds in video games, my redo review for Sonic Adventure 2, cause why not? And you know, I wasn't originally going to plug a video because I didn't have the time, but since this got delayed nearly a week later than I originally planned to be uploaded, I'll go ahead and plug a video that already has what I need to say ready to go. And that would be Wreck-It Finn the Sonic's list of 5 Pokemon he'd like to see have Mega Forms in the Ruby Sapphire remakes. He had a lot of solid support and reasoning behind his choices, along with some interesting ideas. Do yourself a favor, guys. If you watch this video, please skip ahead. The opening gives off the impression that it'll be a poorly made and poorly edited video, so skip ahead. And as I've told him already, there might be some echoes from his audio depending on what device you're listening to it on. Alright guys, I have to get to work on another Smash list, that's Shovel Knight review, but I think first will be an update video just for the heck of it. So whatever's next, I'll get to work on it and I'll see you guys later.